All my life I've been told you have to be careful what you put on the internet. And I get that. I get that because your name can be plastered all over the internet for the worst news ever. Or you say something that could trigger so many people, that can hurt so many people. People will be offended. People will just... But I don't like this fear. I do not like this fear of not being able to say what I want to say. And it's not that I'm trying to cause offense to people, or it's not like I'm deliberately trying to honestly, I'm just scared. That's what. I want to be able to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and not be scared. Why can't I just talk? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. But a lot of times, talk less, think more. You have to think about what you have to say, because if you don't think, then you will hurt somebody, because words hurt without you realizing it. But at the same time, if you talk from a place of love 24/7, that shouldn't be a problem. That really shouldn't be a problem. So what am I so scared of? Am I scared of the internet? Am I scared of trolls? Am I just scared of society in general? What am I scared of? What am I trying to say? What is my strong values? What do I believe in personally? What can I stand up for and not be scared to just fall down? What is my identity? What is my identity? I went to get some help for mental health. My mental health. I'm still not comfortable I'm still not even comfortable admitting that I have something personally. I can't even say the words, because I don't like admitting stuff that could be negative towards my future. And even though I see all these people coming out with their disorders or their problems or talking about it, sometimes I just don't like talking about my problems, because I'm scared. I'm just scared of being looked at wrongly. And I really don't want to talk about it. But I also want to talk about it, because if I don't talk about it, who else will? And if I don't admit I have something, then aren't I losing a part of my identity in some way? I remember when I went to the mental health facility. I actually have it with me right now. We had to draw what makes me who I am. And part of what I drew was kindness. Or all of what I drew is literally right in front of my face, so I can just say it. Determination, kindness, strength, admiring life, individuality. I smiled, God's love, hopeful, and also understanding, communication, determination. You can do it. That's literally what's written all over my sheet that I wrote of what makes me who I am. I actually have it right here. I'll just pull it up. You can see it. And this is who I am. This is who I really want to be. But I also want to stand up for a cause. I want to be able to motivate people. And there seems to be this eternal fear that will not go away. Because right now I'm in this depressive mood. See, I can't even admit negative words, because I can't even admit negative words at the moment. I just can't. It's just like, what do I have to be depressed about? It's so hard. Like, I keep thinking, what do I have to be depressed about? I have a good family, even though we have problems. Like right now, actually, I shouldn't say that online. I don't want to reveal things, but at the same time, I just want to talk freely. I want to talk freely. I want to be able to talk freely without feeling like hiding something. Because if you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to fear. That is, I don't know where I got that from. One of my favorite quotes. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. So what am I scared of? If I can just talk about it. Like, I should just talk about it, right? So why can't I talk about it? Because I'm afraid that my family will be exposed, and then, like, my mom tells me this. Why do you need to brag? Like, why do you need to say something about your accomplishments? Why do people put it on Facebook? Why do people put it on social media, their albums? Why do people do that? You don't have to brag about it. Your business doesn't have to be someone else's business. That's what she always says, but that's not how I view social media. I feel like social media is just a place where you can, like, show your accomplishments, be happy about them. But at the same time, I can see why. I can see what she's saying, that when you put it on Facebook, you put it on social media, you reveal your whole life to the whole world, then you're creating this fake persona of your life. But the thing is, why would you put do people put negative things about their lives? Do people want to be complaining about their lives to the whole world? No, they don't like saying what they have problems with. And is it anyone's business? It depends on the person. Do they want to say people's business? Because if they constantly complain, then everyone's going to be like, oh, she's just doing it for attention. That's literally the response I've seen. Oh, she constantly complains. All she does is complain. She's just doing it for attention. And I think that's one of the worst things you can tell someone. You are just doing it for attention. But I feel like the reality of the situation is that they just want someone to vent their problems with, and they just want some support of somewhere, even though it's not better than someone who's close and physically close to you that you can talk to face about your problems. But seeing a variety of people say, oh, I have this problem too. Yes, I understand you. It's reassuring, is it not? And instead, you're cooped up. If you don't say your problems out to the world, then you're instead cooped up in this like limited options to talk to people about your problems. Is that how they're viewing things? You're so cooped up in these limited options, and you're hearing these different perspectives, but if you're someone who doesn't like talking about your problems, you are only talking to a few people about your problems. So you hear from these people, and you're like, okay, I'll try to follow what they're saying, and maybe it will work. Or maybe it's just like you're trying to vent out to these people, but then at the same time, are you venting out too much? Are you just complaining? Are you just not doing anything? Or you can complain all you want, but if you don't do something about it, it's just you blaring a horn of like miseries. And then there's the issue of someone just saying, just admit it. You need to take responsibility for your actions. Take responsibilities for your actions. It is not the world's fault. Everyone has the same problems. Everyone has problems. You just have to find a way to deal with it. Stop complaining. Like, why are you complaining? You need to figure out how to fix it. But the thing is, once one door opens, one door closes, one door of problem closes, another whole door of problems opens. But maybe it's not finding a way to fix it, it's more like finding a way to deal with it and being able to adapt to the different oh yeah, that was my brother. He just willing to adapt to the different perspectives of life. But then at the same time, you can't keep up everything, because it's okay to say your business, but there's a time and place for it, right? You can't just be going up to the cashier and be like, oh, they ask, how are you? And you're like, well, my husband, blah, or like, well, there's a time and place for everything. I get that. Because I remember I was so upset. I was literally so upset. Like, this was part of the reason I was doing some help for mental health. There was one time there was this one time I just like started complaining to the front desk person about my whole life. I don't even remember doing it. I don't remember exactly what I said. I just remember just complaining, and it was terrible. Oh my goodness. I did that to my teachers too. I was just like, I needed someone to talk to, and I didn't know who to talk to, and I kept talking to random strangers about it. Yeah. The thing is, I don't like complaining. But the thing is, I want to be able to just complain. Why can't I just complain and just let someone else just help me out? That's what therapists are for, right? So this is getting long. This is just my thought processes, and this is me just trying to figure out my life slowly and just being my own therapist in some way. Yeah.